Hey there, Magic One. Just before we get into your tarot reading, I wanted to jump in super quick, I promise, just with a few announcements for you. Should you want to arrange a personal reading or healing for yourself, you can do so at any time by either clicking the link to my website down below or visiting wildlotustarot.com. I do have a new little offering which I think is kind of cute. It's actually the most affordable way to get guidance from me, and in that reading I draw you a single tarot card from the beautiful Star Child Tarot and write you a handwritten letter about my interpretation of that card for you, and I post it to your letterbox. You can now show your support by becoming a member of my channel. If you head to my channel page and click the join button, there's a video there where I describe in detail what I'm offering for my two different levels of membership. Don't forget, the doors are always open to the initiation. That is my immersive Learn Tarot journey. You can sign up at any time and receive lifetime access to all of the learning materials, videos, online learning modules, practices, and in that course I am teaching my signature process to learn how to read tarot, not just from the head but from the heart, and go beyond the traditional card meanings, and how to put it all together and thread it into a story as well. So that's available at any time. I'll also link that down below for you. You can find me on Instagram if you'd like to stay connected and hear a little bit more about me. You can find the link down below, or you can find me at wild_lotus_tarot. I would love to have you over there with me as well. Till next time, sending you so much love and magic. Let's get on with your reading. Gemini, welcome to your tarot reading for June 6th through to the 12th. Let's see what may be on the cards for you, Gemini. We have the 9-card block here, 3 recent past, 3 focus energy, 3 future outcome, a selection of oracles, a lead tarot energy, and I've turned over the bottom of the deck for you. Wow, I mean, the Fool is at the center of the reading. This feels like fresh new starts, new beginning energy. Which way are you heading, Gemini? Well, I have the Empress at the end. This is about creation, rebirth, recreation, like finally making something that you've hoped, dreamed, and wished for come true. So I'm going to start with the oracles, but just before I do that, I just want to let you know that in the introduction that you will have watched before this video, you would have seen my tarot course, the initiation. I had a little preview playing of that. I'm actually having a end of Mercury retrograde sale at the moment. Between June 1st to the 10th, you can grab that course at $179 as opposed to the normal price of $222. So if you want to learn tarot with me, the first link down below is where you need to head for that. Okay, let's jump into your reading. I've got Feed Your Artist and You Are Living Poetry. There's this real energy here of wanting to go your own way, to create, to step out of maybe confinement or control. I'm feeling this is around work, career, or purpose for you, Gemini. So it's time to feed that creativity. What are you wanting to do here? As the alchemist of your own reality, what actions do you now need to take? How do you need to line up with exactly that thing that you are wanting to birth into your reality? You are living poetry. You are a creator. You are a spiritual being having an earthly experience here. You know, you really can co-create with the universal energies. Show the world the real you. Now, the direction that you're wanting to go in, I'm feeling, is more in alignment with your truth, your rebel heart. The Full energy is very much about going your own way. Sometimes it's about, you know, releasing baggage of the past, releasing codependencies, releasing confinement or control. And I feel like you're going to go on some kind of new, expressive, creative journey when it comes to your life purpose. 3 of Pentacles is here, 8 of Wands is here. I was so expecting to see the 8 of Wands when the cards came out here. It feels like a directional change for you. It feels like huge change that could really change your entire life, really. I mean, Gemini, this is about just when you kind of thought you were going down one road, it's like, no, I can't do this anymore. I need to go this way. I'm being strongly called in a new direction. 3 of Pentacles is here, and this can be an energy of workplace, learning, development. It's about putting the plan or foundation in place for creation, right? Number 3, the Empress is number 3 in the major arcana. What are you wanting to create, Gemini? Now, this is a general reading. It's going to be different for all of you, and it is within you, your truth of what you're wanting to create. But the 3 of Pentacles is the earthly realization. It's starting to take shape. It's starting to take form. It's no longer a dream or a manifestation, but it will only take form if you start to align your thoughts, feelings, and actions with it. So we'll get to the 8 a bit more soon, but I'm just going to take a look at where you're coming from, Gemini. You're coming from the 8 and 9 of Swords and the 7 of Cups. So I feel that in the recent past leading up till now, Gemini, there's been a lot of confusion around where you are in your life, and I do feel that it's around work, career, or life purpose. Now, life purpose is a tricky one because sometimes our life purpose is not something that we get paid for, but I'm seeing that there's some kind of creative project or role or work career that is calling you to really fulfill your sense of what you've come here to achieve. I think there has been some issues either with finding that thing or being able to step onto the path. The 8 and 9 of Swords shows somebody who is feeling stuck or has created a sense of entrapment for themselves, maybe in a more traditional life, a more traditional career or circumstance. I also feel that you got to a certain point in that, Gemini, where you've had the awakening that it's just not delivering what you had really hoped for. The 7 of Cups for me is this energy of, it's all just at arm's length, and I can't quite touch it. I can't quite materialize it. I can't quite make things happen. Now, it could be because you're dealing with people around you, or an organization who is giving you hollow promises or, dangling a carrot of, pay rise, promotion, recognition, whatever it may be, and never really following through with that. So the 7 of Cups can be a bit of a fantasy, a bit of an illusion that you will be able to, create those dreams in the position that you're in. Now, this is really an indication too that you'll need to feel your way through this, Gemini, rather than thinking your way through it. See how this person here is bound around all the intuitive centers, the third eye, the heart, the gut. When we are, over-identifying with the thoughts in the mind, right, the Swords energy, we can't really feel into the heart and the soul callings and allow that to guide us. So it might be that you're trying to stay in the situation because logically it makes sense, right? You might be getting paid well, or this is the path that maybe you studied for at uni, or that should bring you happiness, right? Should, but you're just not feeling that. Instead, you're actually feeling stressed about this. So it might be, what blindfold do you need to take off in order to be able to see with clarity the impact that is having on your life, because it just feels like you're on a path that is not delivering for you. So that brings us to the 8 of Pentacles, the Fool, and the 10 of Wands. Okay, I see you releasing this situation, the weight of it, the burden of it, the fact that you've been working very, very hard at something that is either causing you stress or not delivering what you've wanted, okay? And it's kind of become drudgery. It's become that Groundhog Day, and it's like also not giving you the personal growth and satisfaction that you're desiring. And I want to really point out that these are energies to work with. If you don't take that action and seek that new path, it usually doesn't just come in, doesn't usually just appear. So the 8 of Wands is saying it's time for you to be seeking elsewhere, to talk to your network, to maybe have a look at some, courses of study that you might want to do, other jobs, if this is purpose outside of paid work, volunteering groups, or getting involved with the thing that you are wanting to create. Surround yourself with it, because if you do, between the Fool and the 8 of Wands, I see that you might actually get an opportunity, right, that has you firmly head in that new direction. Sometimes the Eight of Wands can be a message or a communication that comes in, and I'm feeling this could be from afar or from a different place with these two energies, because they can indicate location change or communication coming in from another place that literally changes the game for you. The Eight of Wands can actually be, divine intervention or synchronicity, but I always say we've got to create the pathways for the universe to bring in the change, okay? Because if we're kind of staying in our situation closed down, because we live in an energetic universe, the universe can't penetrate that. It can't bring you in the new energy. So that's what I see. Time to expand and time to open up to it. And I feel that if you do put that work in that we spoke about, seeking it, getting involved in this in some way, that that first step on the path will appear to you. So yes, it's going to be a journey. There's going to be some time, some effort, some energy, maybe even a little bit of financial investment if you're needing to get involved in groups or courses, all that kind of thing. But the payoff for that is it's going to have you begin a whole new journey, a fresh new start. The Fool is a new journey guided by the instinct, right? We talked about that, connecting with the callings of the heart, of the soul, leaving the past behind and heading in the direction of the sun, the energy of divine guidance, the energy of positivity, of rebirth, of fresh new start. So the Fool is an encouragement to start taking that journey without getting too hung up on where's it all heading, will this actually pay me one day. Sometimes it's about the journey, and you'll get a lot of growth, and what you start off pursuing may not be where you end up, but it's part of the stepping stones to get there, okay? So I see you completing something up here or releasing the stress. And, if you do put the work in and start seeking, I feel like you will find that new pathway. Four of Swords, Five of Cups, the Empress. Okay, so there could be a little bit of, sadness about what you've needed to leave behind, because I feel like you're leaving behind a situation that maybe was your comfortable knowing for some time. And even though we know we need to leave something and change our game, we can feel sad that it didn't work out, or that we've had to leave behind friends or colleagues or a place or a chapter in our life, right? A phase in our lives. So the Five of Cups shows that maybe you are grieving an old creation, right? The Three comes through again here. We see the Three all through this reading. So we might have to abandon something that we tried to create. You might have tried to create a different version of this, and we're needing to leave that behind. But it feels like the new opportunity is right behind you. So try not to get too caught up with, this feeling of loss, okay? So Five of Cups, yeah, don't get caught up in that. There could be a new communication or partnership here that helps you with this as well. It could be somebody that comes in with the right advice or, links you to this in some way. So be looking out for that. I'm also seeing that, Gemini, you may need to take a brief pause to recover a bit. This feels like it's been very intensive on your energy and maybe even your mental health and well-being as well. And if you are about to start something new, you might just need to take a moment for yourself to like defrag, like on a computer where it's like, we're going to get rid of all the past, software and fragments and everything that's clogging up our operating system, so that we have that clarity, so that we have that space in order to start the new. It's like we need to kind of energetically cleanse from that. So the Three of Swords says to me that there could be some hurt, some sorrow, some processing to do, but you will get that clarity, and that plan will start formulating for the new direction here. And we finish on the Empress. Links to Taurus and Libra. The Fool links to Aries. This is the biggest energy, I would say, of creation in the tarot. She is here to help you birth this new direction, this new creation, whatever it is for you. She stands for fertility. For some of you, this might be about creating family even. The Empress is a blessing, and she also can speak of abundance, and you know that this will be abundant for you in some way. So, and she can indicate, yeah, she can monetary abundance as well. She's basically this big green light saying, come on, it's time, step onto the journey. Oh my goodness, guys, look at this, guys and gals. The Empress clarified with the Empress. Do you need a signier sign than that? You know, sometimes we wait for a sign and we get it and we're like, no, that's not sign enough. I'll wait for a signier sign. Well, 2 Empress energies is the signiest of signs. So she is saying it's time for you to move forward. If you're seeing the 3s, 333, 33, this is the number of creation, and the ascended masters are working with you and through you to get your attention here to step on this path, Gemini. How exciting. I'm going to leave it there. I'm wishing you all the best with this. Do keep in mind it is a general reading for the collective. It may or may not be for you, but drop me a comment. I do read them all. I try to interact with you all over there as well. Hit subscribe if you wouldn't mind. Actually, only about 20 or 30% of you that watch these readings subscribe to my channel. It does help me out a lot if you want to stick around for readings. If you do hit that button, it supports the work I do, and it's a great energy exchange between us, as is when you like, share, and comment on the video. Remember, the initiation is on sale. First link below if you want to learn tarot with me. I'm wishing you much love and magic for your week, Gemini. Bye for now.